Hello once again, and welcome back to Belmont Bunch. Interesting one today. Start of an important 3-game set against Washington Capitals. One more home game and then one on the road. And unfortunately, it's a 1-0 shootout loss. And this is a unique game for me because it's like the first time all year I've missed any of a game. So I was able to watch the first 2 periods. And then I had a softball game. So I had hockey this morning and I had softball at night. I am about to die. I hope you appreciate my efforts. Anyway, so here's what I'll give you, because I'm not going to talk about stuff I didn't see. I did watch the recap, so I can talk about the shootout. I can't really talk about the third. But first period, Isles come out and they play really, really well. I think the shots were 15-4 or 14-5 at one point. Just excellent effort. The Capitals were a little bit sluggish early on. It took them a while to get into the game. Fortunately for them, Semyon Varlamov, he hasn't played for them in a long time. Ilya Samsonov played one of the best games of the year for him. It's got to be. He only gets beaten once, and it's in the shootout. The Isles had a ton of chances. I believe Pajot had a chance. Beauvillier off a rebound, off a pull-out shot. We had a 2-on-1 where Palmieri had a chance early on. Palmieri had a couple chances in this game. And the Isles, the only thing you could really get on them for, I guess you could get on them for 3 penalties, I think, in the second period. Like, fairly close in proximity. Maybe a little bit of discipline. Like, if you're going to say an area that could have been improved tonight. Finishing, obviously. Like, that's, when you lose a game and you get shut out, that's the obvious one. It sucks, though, because the effort was excellent. It's a lot like that 1-0 game they won a few weeks ago against the Caps, the last time we wore the reverse retros. And, yeah, both teams had a ton of chances. Both goalies, very, very, very solid, making sure this game would get through 65 minutes, 0-0. Capitals played a really good second period. The Isles were able to weather that storm, and OT. I will go straight to the shootout because that's what I saw. I do really appreciate that Beauvillier is turning into Franz V2, and he looks pretty good in the shootouts. Varley, good stop on the first one. Like, it's tough in the shootout. I think both were good shots. Neither are ones that you're going to get on Varley for. If you're going to joke around and say, well, I guess I'm messing up all the goalies today. They're all Russian, too. Just a weird coincidence. Although there's so many Russian goalies in the league. It's a goalie factory. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit tired. Sorokin, that's what we're looking for. We're going to have to sub Sorokin in before the last whistle, or after the final stoppage before the shootout. Get him into the game in OT. Have him be designated goalie for the shootout. Kind of like Tim Krul in the World Cup in 2010? 2014? One of those. Yeah, that's a reference people will get. Anyway, fret not, because in the standings, though they lose a point to each of their division foes, if you're gonna lose, first of all, they didn't give any regulation or regulation plus overtime wins to the Capitals. Small victory there. They get them 2 more times, and they looked good. So, like, it's not, we're actually pretty well past the super worry phase of are they even going to make the playoffs, because the Rangers have kind of seen themselves out over the last couple games. Now it's a matter of seeding, and they got to figure out how to get home ice, obviously, because home ice has been big. I think they're 19-2-3 now at home, and on the road it's about 500. Anyway, that's the video. Not really a ton to talk about, and I still managed to stretch it out too long. James, I know, I'm sorry. And yeah, you just gotta, dust yourself off, get ready for the next one. You as a fan don't have to do that. I'm talking to the players who all watch this. Anyway, that's the video. We'll see you next time on Belmont Bunch. Yay!